Many allegations were brought up against Johnny Depp and Amber Heard in his defamation trial against her. However, there are certain elements of Amber's past that Johnny wanted to bring up in court but wasn't allowed to, new documents reveal. Hello everyone, and welcome to another video. Today we'll be looking at how the Unsealed docs reveal Amber's dark past. Yeah, you heard it right. Thousands of court documents from the jury trial were released last weekend. Part of the documents reveal what the plaintiff and defense teams wanted to keep from the jury during questioning. One of the most surprising things kept from the jury was nude photos of Amber, which Johnny's legal team wanted to use in the characterization of her as the guilty party. Additionally, he wanted to bring up Amber's brief stint as an exotic dancer years before she met Mr. Depp. However, her team argued that this was an attempt to frivolously and maliciously suggest or imply that Ms. Heard was at one time an escort. They also added that it was inappropriate for Johnny's team to bring up irrelevant personal matters during the case in hopes of swaying the jury. Despite not being allowed to bring up Amber's past in front of the jury, Johnny was successful in the end. The jury found Amber guilty of defaming the Pirates of the Caribbean star. She was ordered to pay him over $10 million in damages, which her team has since said the actress can't afford. Amber filed a countersuit alleging that Johnny's attorney had defamed her, and the jury awarded her $2 million in damages. However, she may not get to shave that off the amount that she owes her ex-husband since he's appealing the decision. Johnny's decision to appeal the countersuit win came after Amber filed to appeal the jury's verdict following an initial attempt to get a mistrial. Sources say the actor is prepared to legally fight his ex should she continue to appeal. If Ms. Heard is determined to pursue further litigation by appealing the verdict, Mr. Depp is filing a concurrent appeal to ensure that the full record and all relevant legal issues are considered by the Court of Appeal, a source told People. Johnny and Amber married in 2015 after first meeting on the set of The Rum Diary in 2011. The pair were married for 2 years before Amber filed for divorce and was granted a restraining order amid allegations of abuse, which Johnny has denied. This is a big one, and honestly, this is probably one of the shocking Amber Heard stories that we've covered here on Small Screen. It's been reported that Amber Heard engaged in secret sex parties with some of the world's most powerful billionaires. This was revealed by Jessica Reed Krause, who's been doing extensive investigation into Amber Heard's past, and boy does it make for interesting and shocking reading. You can read the whole story over at Jessica Reed Krause's website. It reports how Amber Heard engaged in these sex parties with billionaires and some of the richest men in the world. It does read like it was taken straight out of the movie, Eyes Wide Shut. According to the report, Amber Heard was not only engaging in these parties, but she was also allegedly courting other women to join these parties. The article goes on to detail how Amber Heard was reportedly the center of attention at most of these parties. Men would reportedly bow down in front of her, and she would be sitting on a throne in front of them. The report states the following: tech gods, capitalists, founders, top executives, and up-and-coming entrepreneurs gather roughly once a month for wild evenings fueled by alcohol, sex, and copious amounts of MDMA. The report also included some images of Amber Heard from some of these parties, and boy do they look crazy. I haven't posted any of them in this article for obvious reasons. At least I think it's pretty obvious why I wouldn't want to post these images on Small Screen. Picture every man's basic fantasy, a celebrity reportedly told Krause over a phone call. The unnamed celebrity then went on to detail what happened at some of these parties. A bunch of hot young girls rubbing all over each other in satanic-style leather outfits on stage. Amber on a throne-like chair at the center, legs spread with like perfect porn star things on display, performing sex acts for a room full of men. The celebrity added, everyone knew the girls were there for hire to entertain socially inept billionaires. The article reveals that Heard's connection to Musk and these parties went as far back as 2011. It was revealed that Musk and his then wife would host parties at their residence in Beverly Hills. It was then alleged that Amber became a quick favorite among the circle because, as the article states, she had a knack for reeling in other young, usually gay, struggling actresses to work as escorts and make appearances or perform at these events for Musk and his tech cronies. One of the early participants at these sex parties was reportedly Amber Heard's ex, Tasha Van Ree. The article also added that Cara Delevingne was reportedly one of the celebrities that took part in these sex parties. Later on in the article, the source said that Amber Heard was the blackmail queen. There is so much more in the actual report. And that's all for today's video. What are your thoughts on this? Let me know in the comments section down below. I hope that you found this video interesting, and if you want to see more videos like this, please consider subscribing to my channel. See you in the following video with some more of the latest updates, and until then, stay tuned!